Welcome to all. Today we are learn about the B.Ed first year paper Pedagogy of Biological Science. The topic is Methods of Teaching and Learning Demonstration Method. Methods of Teaching and Learning Demonstration Method. The word demonstration means to give demos or to perform the particular activity or concept. In demonstration method, the teaching learning process is carried in a systematic way. Demonstration often occurs when students have a hard time connecting theories to actual practice, or when students are unable to understand applications of theories. In order to make a success of demonstration method, three things are necessary. First one, the object being displayed during demonstration should not be so small. The object being displayed during demonstration should not be so small. Second one, during the demonstration, the clear language should be used so that pupils may understand concept easily. During the demonstration, the clear language should be used so that pupils may understand concept easily. Third, the people should be able to question teachers in order to remove their difficulties. Then, characteristics of demonstration method. Characteristics of demonstration method. The demonstration should be done in a simple way. The demonstration should be done in a simple way. In this strategy, attention is paid to all students. In this strategy, attention is paid to all students. Then goals and objections of demonstrations are very clear. It is a well-planned strategy. Time is given for rehearsal before the demonstration. Next one, steps of demonstration method. Steps of demonstration method. There are 6 steps of demonstration process. There are 6 steps of demonstration process. First one, planning and preparation. First one, planning and preparation. Second, introducing the lesson. Third one, presentation of subject matter. Fourth one, demonstration. Fifth one, teaching aids. And sixth one, evaluation. First one, planning and preparation. Proper planning is required for good demonstration. For this, following points should be kept in mind. Through the preparation of subject matter, lesson planning, collection of material related to the demonstration, rehearsal of demonstration. In order to ensure the success of demonstration, the teacher should prepare lesson minutely and very seriously. Second one, introducing the lesson. Introducing the lesson. The teacher should motivate students and prepare them mentally for the demonstration. The teacher should introduce the lesson to students keeping in mind the following things: individual differences, environment and experiences. The lesson can also be started with some simple and interesting experiments, very common even, or some internal story. The experiments should be able to hold the attention of the students. Next, third one, presentation of subject matter. Presentation of subject matter. In demonstration, presentation of subject matter is very important. The principle of reflecting thinking should be kept in mind. The teacher should teach the student in such a way that their previous knowledge can be attached to their new knowledge. Then Next one, demonstration. Fourth one, demonstration. The performance in the demonstration table should be ideal for the students. The demonstration should be neat and clean. The performance in the demonstration table should be ideal for the students. The demonstration should be neat and clean. Next, fifth one, teaching aids. Teaching aids. The teacher can use various teaching aids like models, blackboard, graphs, etc. during demonstration. The teacher can use various teaching aids like models, blackboard, graphs, etc. during the demonstration. Next, evaluation. Sixth one, evaluation. In this last step, evaluations of the whole demonstration should be done so that it can be made more effective. In this last step, evaluation of the whole demonstration should be done so that it can be made more effective. Then, merits of demonstration method. Merits of demonstration method. It helps a student in having a deeper understanding of the topic. It helps students remain active in teaching learning process. It leads to permanent learning. It accounts for the principles of reflective thinking. It helps to create interest for topics among students. It helps in arousing the spirit of discovery among students. It imparts maximum learning to students. This is the merits of demonstration methods. Then demerits of the demonstration method. Students cannot benefit with the direct and personal experiences as teacher carry out the demonstration. It can be costly as it requires costly materials. It can be a time consuming method. It is not based on learning by doing. This method does not provide training for the scientific method. Then the demonstration is the most suitable method for teaching the secondary classes. If a teacher feels that the demonstration is taking much time, then he would have to take the help of students. Similarly, a small group of students can be invited to the demonstration table. Students can also demonstrate the experiments. This might help in removing objection regarding non-availability of learning by doing approach. Thank you.